If you really do have a dream about your art, you really do have a dream about things that you like to really have in your life, it will be easy for you to follow through with talking to galleries, gift stores, licensing rights, adding value to get your work in front of people. The key is having a goal. What we're going to talk about now is we're going to talk about some practical things that you can do to get your art in front of people. One of the first and obvious ones is galleries. How do you approach a gallery? The easiest thing to do is have a portfolio, and I usually always like to bring one of my finished product prints, completely finished print, at least one example in with a portfolio. And it's a matter of going in, finding out who the director is, finding out who the owner is, and trying to arrange an appointment to show your work. Most galleries are totally open for you to bring in work and show work. When you're negotiating with a gallery to talk to them, one of the biggest things that you need to consider is how you feel about a gallery. Before I go in and I approach a gallery, first off, I go look at the gallery. I get a feeling of how the consultants are. I get a feeling of how the director is. I get a feeling of their layout. I get a feeling of the type of art that's in that gallery. And so I'm really making a decision, does my work really fit in with there, and do I get a good feeling about it? Most galleries are going to want you to go in on consignment. Consignment means that you have to print the work, you have to finish the work, you have to frame the work and bring it in completed, and then you don't get to see any money till after that piece sells, and that's usually even 30 to 60 days after that piece sells. Consignment is the way the majority of galleries work. Once you acquire a name and you get a name for yourself, then it becomes much easier to do pre-sales to galleries, and there's even some galleries that actually will even invest in artists and run limited editions of those artists. It depends on your influence, okay? Your ability to influence those galleries. One of the things that you can do is that you can drive sales to the galleries, and you can become popular, so to say, by exposure of your own images. In other words, if you take your images and you're able to get displays into restaurants and to other places of businesses like doctors' offices and other high traffic business locations, if you're able to get your work hung in those locations, and what it does is it benefits the business because they get art hung in their business, and it benefits you because you get to put your name up and have your art shown, and it's getting it in front of people. A lot of times, just that influence of having your work in really high traffic locations will a lot of times even give favor with the galleries. One of the important aspects to consider about a gallery is your feeling you get from the gallery and your rapport you have with the owners. It doesn't do any good to have your work put into galleries and be on consignment and have your work hung in the galleries if they don't display your work and if they don't talk about your work and they're not excited about your work. So the rapport that you get with a gallery is a really important factor. The other important factor to consider about a gallery is your relationship and rapport with that gallery owner, and do you feel or trust them that they're going to actually pay you? A lot of galleries are in such high retail rent locations that they have trouble making all their ends get met, and a lot of times they're not really good about paying their artists. So you need to make sure that you have a good enough relationship with that gallery that you feel comfortable that they really will pay you.